So let's get started. So I don't know who we're playing against. Hello. Our convention card is posted here. So we have, a bunch of stuff, 14 to 16 no trumps. I guess generic things that we're doing over the opponent's no trump overcalls. Our leads are, I don't know, if people care, you can pause and take a look at some of the stuff on our card. We do a lot of suit preference signals, but one club by North. And what is this? 1+. I think I'm just going to wait. If they have some sort of explanation. Oh, they opened 5-card suits. I see. So they opened 5-5-5-1, which means that 1 spade, 1 heart, and 1 diamond all show 5. Which is interesting. They have third and low leads versus suits. We're encountering a fun system, I can tell already. So I'm going to need to be on the ball about looking at their agreements and figuring out what bids I could and should be doubling. Because here, if 1 spade really could have a singleton spade, and South might only have 4 of them, then I probably want to be doubling for the lead sometimes, if I have a reasonable holding to do so. I had to give a reverse Smith signal there. I mean, Craig tends to like playing pretty natural signaling. So there, if I had the king of diamonds, I would obviously give positive Smith, and I think for the most part I'm going to give negative Smith without it. It's not so much for us about whether or not we like partner's lead, which I did here. I mean, I don't think a heart is the right switch for us most of the time. Of course, Declare does have the 10 of hearts as well. I could have tried playing back a club. It just didn't feel like, Declare was going about their business in this way that it felt like they have the jack of clubs. Maybe I could have returned a club here. Declare did in fact have the jack of clubs, jack fourth. Well, tough hand. They right-sided the no trump, which could be bad news for us. Let's open... I guess I'm going to open this one a spade. Obviously, South had a ton of extras, 16 count. Normally, I would prefer to open my 6-card minor and just rebid it. But in this case, I think I'm just gonna ignore the diamond suit for the most part. Partner claims he could have saved a trick. I don't think that's actually true, but maybe. Like, we got the trick in the end position. How could he have saved a trick? Oh, he dumped the 8 of spades. That's what happened. He pitched a spade. Yeah. Makes sense. Opponent is apologizing if they're being slow, because apparently BBO is not working out particularly well for them. All right, we get a club lead. How do I get to 10 tricks? If I get a club, 2 hearts, and 5 spades, that is 8. I would need 2 extra tricks from diamond ruffs. The real problem, though, is that the opponents are just going to start leading trumps. Maybe I give up on heart tricks. If I can ruff enough diamonds, so I win the club ace, I exit a diamond, they basically have to play a trump. I would love if South was the one who won the diamond trick. If I can somehow manage to lose 2 diamonds and a heart, I'll make it. Two, 8, 3. All right, let's duck a diamond. Because all of my diamonds are effectively equivalent, I'm happy to just leave the jack out of my hand. So we did conveniently put South on lead, which is nice. South now knows we have a singleton club. Well, I guess let's ruff a diamond and then play a heart to the queen. Like, if I just score 7 trump tricks, I don't have enough yet, so... we'll see how they defend. I mean, the opponents might well duck this trick, which would be convenient. I can score 1 heart and then hopefully just cross-ruff the rest. If they don't, they can of course return a trump, or not. So we know South started with 3 clubs, or 5. Diamonds are all set up, but I I don't think I can just cache them. Yeah, so I do think I'm gonna need to effectively like cross-ref the rest of the tricks to make my contract. So now I can conveniently ruff a heart with the ace of spades, ruff a diamond with the king of spades, and I lose just one trick from here. This is kind of a cute safety play. I mean, maybe North shows out on this trick. Okay, North shows out, so we actually get a little bit of extra safety here, or potential for scoring an over trick. Depending on the location of the spade jack. All right, made 4. Yeah, the opponents didn't seem interested in leading trumps at all, which was a little surprising. I mean, normally against these 2 suited auctions, leading trumps, and especially when not only West comes down with the singleton diamond, but when I've made my intentions very clear, by leading diamonds at trick 2. Now, it's very possible that if I had led a low diamond and South played the 8 and North won, North would have had an easier time switching to trumps from their hand. So I think the jack of diamonds was a nice play and nice attempt, and it worked out. Thank you, Ewan. 2 spades past 4 spades. Well, bit of an awkward spot here. I guess I'm gonna bid 5 clubs. A lot of things could be right. And I'm really not like an imp player, so I feel like I've made a couple of adjustments that might not have been ideal. But I don't think double is the right bid with this hand. You're far too often going to end up in like 5 diamonds or something. Would 4 now have been minors? I think it tends to be 2 places to play. Hold on, Craig asked me a question about 2 diamond opener. Wow. North's 4 spade bid is insane, right? They have like ace doubleton of spades. Anyway. I guess North is like ace of hearts, ace king of diamonds. This isn't going great for me. I mean, obviously 4 spades I think is likely to be going down. Any more hearts? Any more hearts? Jeez, this is going quite badly, huh? Did I really do something that was so wrong on this hand by bidding? Maybe I did. Wow, 800. Not good. Not good. So they would lose 2 spades and a club. Wow, they could have got me 1100. A fourth heart from north would have promoted the queen of clubs. That's crazy to me. I didn't think I was even being like all that insane with my 5 club bid. Two spades by partner. I guess I'm supposed to pass. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking for a game here. I mean, if partner has a diamond fit, I'm happy. If partner has a singleton heart, I'm pretty happy. Hey Greg, thanks for the 10-month sub. Appreciate it. The brain chemistry is what's making me insane. That we've known that for a long time. I guess I'll pass for now. I think I'm just going to compete to 3 spades. Do you have multiple TV screens with just like a bunch of videos? Like separate videos on at the same time? And more importantly, do you have the circus music playing in the background, regardless of whether or not it's going on in the videos? Partner does have a diamond fit and does have the singleton heart. This feels terrible. It plays nonstop in your head? Well, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So I could have bid August with my hand, but I just don't think August is going to give me the information I need to know that 4 spades is a good spot. And it's not necessarily a good spot. Diamonds could be 4-1. Shouldn't partner have ducked that king of clubs as it came back? I guess it doesn't matter. Wow. Diamond goes to North's ace. I am 100% hooking North for the spade queen now. Create a Bridgemaster-like platform where sets of hands can be uploaded with certain things about shifting cards around if you make a mistake. Have different streamers challenge each other to complete the hands faster. I mean, I would love to do that. That sounds great. I'm on board. All right, made 3. Oh! Well, I was technically right to hook North for the spade queen, but spades were 2-2. This set's feeling a lot worse than yesterday's set, and yesterday's set did not go particularly well for us. How hard could it really be? So what I actually really wanted to do was, you know how, I guess I'm gonna double. So you know how on chess.com there's like Puzzle Rush? Can we do something that's like Bid Rush for bridge, where you could pull hands from like 2/1 players or something like that who play in like Bermuda Bowls or Cavendish or whatever, and then just present the situation and be like, what do you bid? And you get the score correct if you make the same bid as the player at the table. It doesn't have to mean that like you've made a good bid, right? Like the player at the table could have made a mistake, but that feels like a simple thing where you could just scrape a bunch of data and set that up. Yeah, the bid pool database on bridge winners also would make some sense. Also a reasonable way to do it. But I feel like that would be fun. Okay, I am in 2 hearts. Oh, and supposedly I owe partner beer for the last hand. I just was not paying attention. Got it. Grinding into the bridge declare play ranking thing. I don't even know what that is. Oh my god. Well, what was the bidding? North opened a club and rebid a no trump. Into bridge. Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't really play on that site. It's like crack. Seems reasonable. I feel like we have once again missed a game. I'm gonna run the 8 of hearts. We have not missed a game. Less worried now. $140. So we could have made it. I mean, hearts were 2-2. Just have to guess the trump suit. This is probably a little too late. No, whatever. I'm playing with Craig. We get to open these hands, right? It's all up in a diamond. You get a play problem. It's BAM scoring against one selected opponent, and there's a global leaderboard. Yeah, I would probably be into that. Maybe I should look into this. That sounds good. I will check it out. All right, partner has led the Jack of Hearts. 1-no, 3-no. That was a fast duck by South. I guess I'm gonna go ace of hearts hard. I mean, what else am I supposed to do here? South has king doubleton of hearts. That would have been surprising. Maybe South has a small doubleton. That's the reason why South was so quick to duck the queen of hearts. It seems like that was the answer, in fact. Good lead, partner. What has Declara been pitching? 1, 2, 3, they have blah, 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 blah. Sure. Down 1. They have enough tricks if we don't lead hearts. Looks like it. Apologies for opening the bidding. It's always my fault. Pass, pass, pass. Okay, so we have some cool convention stuff. Let's try this. Yeah, well done, partner, not leading the Jack Doubleton in my suit. Oh no, you know what I don't remember? Because Craig had some moron come up to him and say, I have the perfect responses to this bid, and then they're all like a bunch of artificial nonsense, which I think are like generally negative EV. Perfect. He bid 2 diamonds. This is excellent. Now I get to bid 2 no, and we're all good. But if he had bid like 2 spades, I honestly could not for the life of me tell you what that bid means systemically. I think 2 hearts is a transfer to spades. 2 spades might be a transfer to hearts, or it might be a transfer to clubs. I don't remember. 3 hearts is stamen. Not stamen. Transfer. I have a good hand. All my values are working. Like, maybe I could have upgraded this into 22 to 24. He needs a lot of stuff as a passed hand for me to make a slam. I think I'm just going to bid 4 spades. Just play Psycho Section responses to our 2 club opener. Good point. We could do that. We're in a game, and this... You know what? I completely forgot about board 2, where we just like earned ourselves a game swing. I know it's not vulnerable, but that's a good result. Maybe this will be a good result too. Oh, the opponents have learned from their mistake on board 2. May as well lead trumps. It's true. Craig is trying to have a discussion with me about like system in the middle of the play. You believe in my level 5 Bridgemaster ability to make this contract? Thank you. I might need all the help I can get. Off 2 aces. Craig thought this was stronger than an immediate 2 hearts, which would have been the transfer to spades. Should I be asking him if if 2 spades would have been a transfer to hearts there? It's all fine. It really is nice to be able to click a claim button. Unfortunately, because of so much robot bridge that I've been playing, I've always felt obligated to wait until I'm on lead and after the trick is completed to click the claim button, because the robots won't allow you to claim any positive number of tricks unless that's the situation. So I'm sitting here like watching the opponents tediously cash out and waiting until it's my turn so that I can claim. That is a hand. I just noticed that this is totally a hand partner holds. Queen Jack 10 5th, side King Jack 5th, singleton, doubleton. That's true. The system itself can cause some errors if you claim mistrick. It like updates in a weird way. I have seen that happen before. Well, this is kind of a relief. Ace of clubs switch. Now, do we overtake the queen of clubs with the king? Partner says no. Yeah, if only the claim things were in pure English, right? I'm not sure what partner's plan is. It felt like maybe more consideration should have been given to overtaking that queen of clubs. Then he wouldn't have to shorten himself. I guess with clubs 4-2, it would not have been ideal one way or another. Can still make this if North ruffed with from a 4-card spade holding. We can ruff a diamond back to hand, pull the last 2 trumps, then run the clubs. This would be an okay result. I mean, I think we're probably making 2 hearts, which is where we would get if partner had passed. Look at that! Way to go, partner. Made your contract. But plus score feels pretty good when we're in a 5-1 fit with less than half the high cards. We have a lot of plus scores. Same thing that happened to us yesterday, but I don't think many of them are very good. 4 and 5 could easily be game swings. Six feels flat. The only good results we've had, or good result we've had so far was board 2, maybe board 8. Halfway through. Oh, good. We get to see more of this system from the opponents. 1 club is 1+. Partner overcalls a spade. I'm happy to bid a no trump with some stuff. Partner could have a good hand. We could still be on for a game. Ooh, 3 hearts. All right, good luck, partner. I might not have the right hand for him, but I think the king-queen doubleton in clubs is likely to produce a trick, reduce his losers and the minors somehow. Oh, look at that. Partner just has the nuts. Maybe a little surprised he didn't start with double, because he's happy to hear a heart bid. If I bid diamonds, he can just bid spades. Maybe he thought it wasn't good enough, especially opposite a passed hand. Whoa! Wait, why are we removing the entry to our spades? Oh no. Is this the right line of play? Well, I mean, with everything splitting, it looks like we're doing okay. But wouldn't we have been worried if trumps were 4-1 here? King of spades could be offside. Ah, well. Well played, partner. Made our game. I suspect they'll get to that one at the other table, but I guess anything's possible. South opened a balanced 10 count in third seat, worth noting. Let's open a diamond. No more of this 2 club opener nonsense. I mean, I don't think it's right to upgrade when your no trump range is already shaved by a little bit. We don't want to make the, I don't know how to put this. I don't think we should be like upgrading some, or a lot of 19s. A diamond, 3 diamonds. I think this is mixed for us, but it's been a while since we've played. Either way, I have a lot of open suits. So partner would need to have a bunch of stuff in spades and stuff in clubs, and presumably a 5th diamond for game to be good. I mean 3-no, specifically. Well, 3-no looks pretty gin to me, unfortunately. Partner's raise was mixed, although he only has 4 diamonds. But maybe he did well. Obviously, he doesn't want to declare the no trump. I mean, they might be able to run 5 spades, but neither one of, like, South didn't overcall spade. The Interbridge rankings have seasons and resets. So it's like Hearthstone or other card games of that nature. Made our 190. Never feels like a great result. Spades are 4-3. Not sure how I feel about that one. It would be weird if season 1 was permanent. That would be... Hey, listen. If summer just became a permanent season throughout the year, like we got rid of like fall, spring, and winter. I mean, spring's okay, but like fall and winter, I would be pretty happy with that. I think there could be some reason for keeping one season throughout the remainder of time. A diamond pass, a no trump. So what was this? 5+, always unbalanced. No delete summer, keep autumn and winter. Spoken like a true Northeasterner. I'm not really sure what to do over a no trump. My plan was basically to make a takeout double of diamonds later, so conveniently I've been allowed to do that. I just didn't feel like doubling a no trump was the right thing to do. What did he alert 3 diamonds as? Mixed. Yeah, so I was right. Maybe I should be bidding 3 now on that previous hand, figuring that sometimes they lead a heart. Whoa. Why did partner not bid 3 clubs? I don't know. I mean, it's probably fine. We're in 2 hearts. All good. This contract's not gonna make. That's okay. That's okay. It's 50 a trick. It does look like they make a no trump though. So that's good news for us. Because I was considering passing a no trump and just taking my 6 tricks and hoping that we got an extra somewhere. Let's look back over all of the disasters that have happened. Board 1 is whatever. Board 2 is win 9 or 10. Board 3, I honestly don't know. I don't think there's any chance our teammates open 2 spades, and if they do, I guess North actually has a reasonable 4 spade bid. The singleton, 5-5, a bunch of quick tricks, despite only having a doubleton spade. That was not the hand I expected from North. I was kind of expecting them to be more preemptive at these colors. Maybe that's crazy. Board 4, don't know. I guess I was conservative, but partner could easily have had 3 small hearts. Singleton diamond. Board 5, we missed a game. I didn't make it, but we did not make the game or get there. The rest of the set has felt okay, and then board 10. I don't know. I'm just not an imp player, guys. I don't know what to say about this. It's been too long since I played like real imp competition, so I'm not sure if I'm just supposed to be blasting game on every hand and going down like 3/4 of the time. Maybe. How's partner doing in 2 hearts, by the way? This doesn't look great. They're roughing the 2nd round of clubs. Only 3/4 of the time? Well, I mean, that's still below average, or below the threshold, right? You want games to be like at least 30-some% at imps, or you want to be making at least 30-some% of your games. Not sure. Craig can lecture me when he comes on. He will be here after the set finishes. He made his contract. Wait. What? Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. The opponents just had a diamond, 2 trumps, and 3 spades to take off the top. Did I miss something? How do I feel about showing this as a constructive raise? 4 triple 3. But 2 kings. 2 kings. All right, good luck, partner. I mean, maybe not. Maybe South balances 4 spades now. That would be the ultimate, the ultimate fuck you bid. How did we do? We have done fine. This is a hand that I think very likely there's going to be a better plan than what Craig does. I think Craig is probably just going to lead a spade to the king, which might work. But if North is more likely to hold the spade ace as well as the queen jack of diamonds, we might be able to like run a bunch of trumps and effectively squeeze North. So how would we do this? If we came down to a 6-card ending with a trump, king doubleton of spades, and ace third of diamonds, opposite king 10 third of diamonds, and whatever, North has to keep 3 diamonds, has to keep 2 spades. They could only keep 1 club. So then we play a diamond to the king, we rough the last club in our hand, and then we play ace of diamonds diamond. North gets end played into leading away from the spade ace. I think that's probably the line of play I might take. I'm not sure. It might depend on, you know, some of the discards the opponents make. Because we always have the option of playing a diamond to the king later and leading a spade up towards the king. But that feels like a good end position to try for. I think South is likely to have the club ace. I don't know. Let me scroll up and see what the opponents say in terms of opening leads. They don't have anything about their ace from ace king or king from ace king. But yeah, this is the line of play Craig's going to take. Spade to the king. If it loses, spade to the jack. Not terribly unreasonable to do this. I guess you're like 75% or something. Wait a second. Couldn't he have roughed a club, gone diamond to the king, roughed a club, and gone ace of diamonds diamond? He could, right? Hold on. He could have done that and stripped the diamond suit. I mean, obviously South might win the diamond trick and then lead a spade through, and then he has a spade guess. But that feels like a pretty good line of play to me. Oh, well. I'm starting to like my plan a little bit better now that I've seen the spade honors. I don't know, it just felt like South has the club ace. South can't really have the spade ace as well, or else North has very little for their takeout double. And so that probably marks North with the queen jack of diamonds. I mean, they don't have to have the queen jack of diamonds, but it's possible. Yeah, maybe it's actually better to take that plan of stripping the club suit and then throw North in with the 3rd round of diamonds. I think I like that a little bit better. Not much more to the hand from here. South pitched a club. I think we throw a spade. Ooh, I don't like that diamond discard. Wait, maybe I do like the diamond discard. Doesn't North have the last club and South has the 10 of spades? So isn't this just now like a double squeeze? Oh, South had the 10 of clubs. No! No! What a roller coaster this hand has been, as South also had the diamond jack. Oh, but the end play worked because North had 5 diamonds. Oh, this feels like an unfortunate... I really wish I had played that hand rather than part. I'm sure he feels the same way. That's okay. Pass by North. I will pass. Big 2 spade bid by South, actually. Only a 7 count, only 4 spades. Partner is now apologizing for his play. A no trump, 2 diamonds. Or 2 no trump. Transfer to diamonds. Ah, so it's either transfer to diamonds or maybe weak with both minors. 3 diamonds shows a diamond fit. Or maybe it's not. Maybe they have some different system. I think that's what Craig and I play, that 2 knows the diamond transfer but could be weak with both minors. You bid the suit if you like it. Interesting. I would probably ask the opponents at this point, if I was in the room with them, what it means to have a fit. Like, is this just 3 cards? Or is this always going to be like honor third or something? Diamond to the queen. Sounds like the ace of diamonds on our left, because otherwise partner would have taken it and run the spade suit, hopefully. All right, partner, let's see it. Ace of diamonds. I guess I'm going to discard the 9 of spades, just to let him know. 6 of spades. Sure. I have the feeling partner led from Queen Jack third at this point, and Declarer just started with 5 spades and now has the entire spade suit. Yep. Cool. This went great. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to duck the jack of spades. Oh well. This has been just an awful, awful set all around. I have the feeling we're down like 40 or something, probably even more. 3 boards to go. We get another one of these wacky one club openers by South. Diamond showing hearts, presumably 4 or more. Queen of spades. Jack of spades. Very strange as well that Declare ducked to the first trick. I mean, if we had switched to clubs, he would have just gone down very quickly. Oh well. Two hearts showing, I guess, more hearts, presumably 5 of them now. It might just be artificial. Maybe we'll get more information as the auction proceeds. I find it really difficult to ask opponents, if I'm not face-to-face with them, about their auction. I don't know if anyone else has that issue with playing bridge online. Okay. Getting answers is harder. That's a fair point. It's just like, I'm really lazy. I don't want to type a private message to someone that is, you know, very long and detailed about the thing I want to know. Like, I want to know how many hearts is 2 hearts showing, or like, what are North's other options for making forcing bids or something like that. Spade to the 9 and ace. They lead the king of clubs, huh? I guess I'm gonna win and just continue spades. I don't think going after diamonds is all that helpful. So partner started with 5 or 6 spades. They led the 4 and have now played the deuce. I mean, technically we should be giving standard remainder count, I guess. So maybe partner started with 6 spades. Okay, there it is. They started with 6. So Declare has 3 clubs. If they have the ace of diamonds, they are just making this, which means we need partner to have the diamond ace. And in that case, I think we probably can beat it, assuming partner has the ace of hearts. I can play back the jack of hearts, they win in dummy, and Declare can try and cross to their hand in diamonds, like diamond to the queen, but partner can win. Yeah, I think this is our best chance at the very least. Let's exit the Jack of Hearts. Okay, well, in that case, Declare is going to be in great shape. It does seem as if they don't have the Ace of Diamonds anymore, but we know it's on side. I mean, Declare doesn't know the Diamond Ace is on side, but they really don't have anything else to play for at this point. Okay. Craig just folds, which is fine. I think Declare was playing a diamond to the king anyway. Not much we can do about that one. Club, no trump overcall by partner. Okay, 2 diamonds showing hearts. Interesting. I was going to make a range ask, but now I'm feeling more like Liebensal into 3 clubs and pass. At least I'm consistent with, like, never bidding game, right? like if I had suddenly decided to just blast 3-0 with this hand, that would have been very inconsistent. But there you go. Good luck, partner. Two boards to go. We got lucky this time. The opponents have 9 hearts, and partner has 5 card support for my club suit. Well, strip the hand, exit a heart, claim 10 tricks, on to the next. Fortunately, if we were playing this hand against Gib, we would have been allowed to claim at trick 1. We could just claim 10 tricks immediately. Maybe we'll win like a part score swing, because at the other table they get to 3-0 on our cards. Anything's possible. It doesn't seem likely, though. All right, last board. I have some stuff and some spades. Partner's a passed hand, so probably not going to be game our direction. I will definitely be overcalling in spades. I mean, even if North opens a no trump. Um, I think going along with something I said earlier, where now that the opponents have like more information about their hands, this one diamond shows a real suit. It's a little bit less attractive to preempt. I could have. For us, it would be an intermediate. I don't think my hand necessarily qualifies for an intermediate 2. Okay, that is quite the auction. So normally this would deliver a like solid diamond suit from North. The Queen of Hearts in my hand makes me want to try a different suit, like either hearts or clubs. Because now I think it's more likely declarer can just take 9 tricks off the top if I lead a spade into their king. Well, if that's my plan, I probably should lead a club, right? I don't know why I'm like drawn to a heart opening lead for some reason. North doesn't have a heart fit, so that much is clear. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Let's lead a heart. I feel pretty good about my opening lead seeing this dummy. Now I'm feeling a bit less good about my opening lead. Whoa! So North didn't have a solid diamond suit. They were missing something. King of clubs overtaking with the ace. Wow. I mean, it could be king, queen, third. That's possible. I don't think people would play the club suit like that, though. It feels more like singleton king. So I wonder if that means North is actually like king 10 fourth of spades. That would make sense to me. Singleton king of clubs, like ace doubleton of hearts, king 10 fourth of spades, and like whatever sixth of diamonds. We still don't exactly know what North's diamond holding is. But that means we have two hearts, we have two spades when partner gets in, and we have the queen of clubs. I'm not sure this is a very likely layout of the hand, but I guess that's what I'm going to work with for the time being. Okay, I declare has the queen of clubs. Wow. We did it. If I had let a spade, this would have made. I guess. Right? Well, this feels fine. We got one back at the very end. All right, I think Craig is going to come join me for a postmortem on Discord. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Ugh. This feels terrible. Yeah, once again, they didn't have VuGraph, so I'm happy that we were actually able to do this. Boom. I am in. I'm guessing that he will be joining in just a minute. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Discord bubbles are popping up now. Hello. This was awful.
Yeah, this is a pretty rough set.
Although, man, I got one back on that last hand.
Yeah, so it was actually kind of funny. Like I put in the 9, like knowing that Declare had either singleton ace, but it could have been a void. Like on this auction, maybe he was just gambling opposite his partner's negative double, and I was gonna feel like a real idiot if the 5 held a dummy. Like you could have had ace. Like I didn't think you had ace queen 3 deuce, but it was barely possible.
Sure. Yep, makes sense.
And like obviously, like there was no, it couldn't cost to put it in the 9. Yeah.
Do you have the link to the thing?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm on their site, but I'm trying to find round 6 currently running. Let's see here. Results of round. Let's see.
I got it. I've got it.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And hang on, let me pull up your Twitch so I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, I mean, I think we were definitely not great, and maybe we had a little bit the worst of it, but, we definitely did it to ourselves.
Yeah. Bidding is hard. I don't know. I've already preempted this by saying that you're going to come in here and yell at me about bidding games at imps.
No, I mean, the hand where I bid 3 diamonds mixed, I liked the bid better than 1 no trump because my hand, had a bunch of flaws for 1 no trump and it was pretty, sensible for a mixed raise. But, I mean, yeah, maybe you could have bid 3 hearts, not a hand, but I understand why you didn't like your chances.
Yeah, it was just like you need to have stuff in spades and clubs. I didn't really consider the possibility that like they might only have 4 spade cashers, which is what's happening. Right. But
yeah. I mean, I knew that was going to be a game swing, but I wasn't, I wasn't going to be able, to criticize that one. It was a reasonable decision. The one where I opened a weak 2 spades, it's what can you do? Like you didn't have an invite anyway.
Yeah. Well, like I said when I picked up the hand, I'm like, we could make a game if partner has a singleton heart and a diamond fit, but like we don't have a system to figure that out. um, yeah.
Right. It's just one of those things. That was board 5,
4.
I think, right?
Yeah.
No. Board 4. Yeah, I know somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, what can you do? I mean, you had, you had a hand that was only good if I had the perfect hand, and I happened to, and it's a good game, but it's not a great one. So where else did we lose piles of imps? So, yeah, bidding 5 clubs, I think that just came up bad for us, because at the other table, they were in a different position.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so the other table bid multi and North asked, and then my hand was able to bid 3 clubs. Like, I thought 5 clubs was clear on my hand over 4 spades.
North didn't pass, right? North bid 2 North asking, and your hand overcalled. But, you were able to get in 2 levels lower. I mean, I think, 5 clubs looks pretty normal.
That's what I thought, and yet I'm going for 1,100. And...
Well, I mean, what can you do, Like, your white-red opponent who did 4 spades in this kind of auction, he made a good bid and he got us.
So what did they do on the mixed raise hand? My hand opened a strong club, I guess, and then they just had some sort of like relay auction.
This is board 10, so 16 plus. 1 no was clubs game forcing, and then 3 clubs, 2 clubs just ask, which could mean anything, but one way or another they got there.
Well, I mean, your hand forced to game opposite a strong club, right? That was that's kind of just what happened.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah, but they kind of backed into their 4-4 diamond fit, which seems good.
Board 8. Oh, everyone opened 2 spades on board 8, which is funny. Oh, now I've closed that thing. We're never getting back to it. But this was...
Yeah, I think it's not normally my style, but I just couldn't stand to pass a hand like this. And the play obviously went really well for me.
Yeah, the opponents didn't do all of the right things, so you were able to make it, which was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there was the other one, too, the one in 2 Hearts, where they didn't do all the right things, they did all the wrong things.
Wait, what happened on board 2? Because I won a game swing on board 2, but apparently we didn't get credit for it.
We didn't get credit for it. It looks like you did not win a game swing. They made an overkick.
Okay, but like 4 spades just has no play. What?
I wasn't watching. Can they just lead trumps in?
Yeah, they can lead trumps at every opportunity. Like, so, okay.
Yeah, but diamonds are 3-3 and you get to rough 1, right? How can they stop you from going plus?
How can they stop me from going plus? I don't have entries to my hand, right? Can't I?
Sure you do. Spades are 3-2, right? You can rough a club if you need to. So let's say they lead a trump. So you win and play a diamond, and they lead a second trump. So you rough a diamond, cross the ace of clubs, draw the last trump, and lead a diamond.
Play another spade. Okay, I'm working on this. Cross to the club ace. Rough a diamond.
No. So they lead a spade, you win the 9. Well, let's say they lead a spade and you, win the 9? Yeah, so you lead a diamond, they win, they lead another spade. Now you can just win in your hand because the jack of spades is popping up on this trick, so there's no reason to
This is all true. That with trump splitting and diamond splitting... Okay, fair enough. I am curious what happened at the other table, but I didn't need diamonds to split the way things went for me. Yeah.
No, but on a trump lead, that's surely how you would play
it. Yeah, maybe. I guess it depends.
You can't afford to play a heart early, right? Because the 2 heart tricks just don't help you in any material way.
You're a trick short if you just get the 2 hearts. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, that's a little sad. I thought we had a game swing for that one, but I was incorrect. I didn't really analyze it.
Yeah.
Right. What were the other hands? I mean, like board five, we can make a game.
Yeah, and this one, right? Like obviously, you played it super safe in two hearts. I didn't think I owed you a raise here, and I don't think you have a three heart bid. I think it's just just one of those things. Again, another very good fit, and the Jack of
Mm-hmm.
Hearts drops.
Yep. I mean, game's pretty good, right? You cross once and you lead a heart to the king, and then you just bang down the queen of hearts.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but it's I had an ace opposite your
Mm-hmm.
singleton. That's sure. Good news, bad news. It's good news for the play, bad news for
Yeah.
diagnosing the play. Yeah, I mean, so board. Let's see, what do we lose? So 12 we lost. Yeah, so board 12. Um, Tell me how I should have played this
Oh yeah.
because
There was a lot of
obviously,
discussion. um, yeah.
yeah, I'm sure there was. Like, this is the kind of hand that I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
not very
yeah.
good at.
Which I also kind of mentioned. I was like, man, I bet partner wishes I was playing this one. Um, so
Yeah,
there's
of
yeah,
course,
there
right?
were a couple of lines of play that I was looking at, both of which would have worked. The
Yeah, because I wanted to rough as many clubs as possible, but I don't have entries to do that and still preserve my end play chances.
Okay, so here are the two lines of play that I was looking at, right? So club, club,
Okay,
you rough. Um, so you
right,
ended up playing Ace of Hearts and a heart to the king, which is fine. You've pulled trumps. So you could at this point
right.
rough a club, play a diamond to the king,
Yeah, which I thought
rough
about,
another club, and
right?
then go Ace of Diamonds, diamond. Okay, this is a very simple line of play. And this will work 100% of the time when North has five diamonds, right? Or it will work 100% of the time
Right.
when North has the Queen Jack of diamonds. Or it will work whenever South gets in. Obviously, the opponents have to work out to let South win the third diamond, but then South will play a low spade, and then you have a spade guess.
Oh, right, I
Yeah.
can still guess it. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
you're right. I was like thinking like I was thinking, oh, I want to rough some clubs and kind of go from there. But I was like, but if I dislodge the king of diamonds, who's that chance? I missed the possibility of just exiting with a
right.
diamond.
Yeah. So this is one plan which would have worked. That's like a simple one that I think like you'll probably
Yeah.
agree is better than what you did. But there
Oh, of course it was. I just I knew there was something that I was missing in the play. I just couldn't figure
yeah,
out what it
so
was.
actually I think an alternative line of play which has a lot of merit and was the first one that I came up with was to do the following. Rather than doing any of
Okay.
this nonsense, I mean, we can afford to rough the third round of clubs or whatever, but
Sure.
then
And probably I should have because
yeah,
why
but
not?
then what we do is
Oh, I did
we just
actually.
cash two
Right.
hearts, and let's see, I'm just gonna start picking cards for the opponents to pitch. So if
Yeah.
North happened to have either five diamonds or the Queen Jack of diamonds, this line of play also works because North will
Oh, North
yeah.
has
So
strips,
North
please.
can pitch a spade or whatever on this trick. That's fine. We can pitch a spade, and South pitches whatever. At this point, North has to keep three diamonds, otherwise they right, the diamonds run. They have to keep ace double ten of spades, which we know.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
you just
otherwise
fold
you duck a
Yep.
spade. So therefore, North is down to exactly one club. And then at this point, we can lead a diamond to the king, and then rough the last club, stripping North's club if they happen to have one in this end position. They don't. They'll come down to a diamond. So now we go ace of diamonds, and yeah, and then another diamond into end playing them, lead away from the ace of spades.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like this is one I knew what I was doing was bad. I just
yeah,
didn't see the good thing.
I think it's totally fine to take the like strip the clubs, strip the diamonds, exit a diamond plan. That seems like a fine line of play. I kind of like this alternative,
Yeah.
but I think it's very close between those two, ultimately. But
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate
yeah,
the play. Yeah, and then the next board was also obviously a
oh my
complete disaster.
god,
So,
I
yeah, I mean, it doesn't even if you don't overtake the spade, it doesn't help either, right? Well, I guess it sort of helps because now I can shift to a club, but ugh.
Well, I mean, I think the point is like if I don't overtake the spade, Declare only has 8 tricks. Like it really was the combined.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And it's surprising to me because Declare could have just like tried to make their contract by winning the first trick, right? Like they didn't need to give us this opportunity to switch to clubs.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it does seem very like that. That does seem a little weird
Yeah.
to me.
Whoops, I have
Um,
not pulled it up.
and I think, yeah, I'm not sure it's right for you to be overtaking there because when I lead the jack, knowing that you have a high card, that suggests that I'm also short.
I wasn't sure what you would do from Queen Jack 10 fifth. Like, would you necessarily be leading
I
low
don't think
here?
I might lead the 10, but I don't think I would lead the
Okay,
jack.
that's a really good point. Yeah, you would definitely lead the 10. Okay, that's a really good point. Then yeah, I made a big blunder here by playing the King of Spades.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Declare should have given us the opportunity to do the wrong thing. I don't know if that's a fair thing to say, but it seems like it. Because, like, they
Yeah.
could just win the spade ace and hope the diamonds come home. If they get 5 diamonds and ace, king of
Right.
hearts, ace of spades, ace of clubs, they're making. Uh,
Hmm.
oh well. All right, that's my bad.
Indeed.
14, we couldn't do anything. 15 went really well, but um, yeah, and then
I mean, it went very well because you didn't bid a
yeah.
game. The play was obviously
Well,
kind of a
yeah, I
nothing.
mean, I elected to Lebensal into clubs was basically the good thing that happened there. Um,
Yeah, yeah, that was a very good decision.
yeah, I don't know if it was correct, but I felt like I'm just going to be consistent. I haven't bid games at all this set, so it would look really weird if I blasted 3-0 here. Um,
Yeah, agreed.
so yeah, and then 16, I came up with a good opening lead. I was surprised about North's hand. Like, I would have normally expected a solid diamond suit for this, not just a balanced
For blasting.
19.
Yeah, I wonder if it's I mean, on this kind of auction though, like it's very different from a diamond pass a hard pass 3-0 trump, right? Like North doesn't really. I mean, he could bid two spades to force, but like, what's the point?
Yeah, but couldn't North just bid 2-0 with their hand? Like, why do they think they have a ton of
Sure, but that's not forcing, and
tricks?
because this is different from a diamond pass a heart, because some of the hands partner would feel compelled to respond on, he would just pass a
Okay.
spade.
Yeah.
Like I think on this auction where partner is forced to the 2 level, we have a game force now.
Sure. Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
Or at least like whether or not it makes sense to you, it's definitely what this
Mm-hmm.
North was thinking.
Got it.
Like you might disagree with the evaluation, of South's expectancy or North's potential, but I think that's 100% what North was thinking, that he didn't want to get past into no
Got
jump
it.
on this hand, knowing what he knew
Yeah.
about the deal.
Okay. And then,
This is a pretty good hand in context, right? Because even though your spade stopper isn't great, it's
mm-hmm.
flexible. Like this is a much much better stopper than King
Yeah.
Third.
Oh, that's certainly true. But I guess I would be worried about
All right, well, yeah.
tricks if I was North.
I mean, you know, he was sort of right though. He does have nine
Yep.
tricks.
On a spade lead. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And as it was, the diamond was onside. It could have been onside. I'm obviously, it doesn't rate to be onside third, but a spade lead or running the diamond for 5 tricks is, by my lights,
Mm-hmm.
worth bidding a game. You also you had a hand. I'm sure they let it at the other table where I think most of the field did lead a spade. So in that sense, he was quite unlucky to be playing this particular table. Like this was a game bid at almost every table in the event, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it was. Totally makes sense. I mean, South would definitely raise if North trotted out 2-0.
Right, and I think we'll see the full field, but I bet 3-0 is made at almost every table.
Yeah. So I mean, this feels like a good result, but
Yeah,
it's
right. Well, it was. I mean, we picked up 10 imps to hold the loss to
17.
-17, which on auction will definitely
Yeah.
take.
God.